Oh, hi folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I am the Serious JG. Last time we were getting ready to check out the galaxy map. Figure out where we're going to next now that we've dealt with the slowly resolving itself planet of Lassus. Yeah, Lassus started out kind of low on detail, but the planet slowly loaded, so now it looks pretty clear. I do believe that we've explored this system in its entirety, so we can get out of here. The system does not I guess it showed us threatened by the Reapers because it was attacked and because we can scan and alert Reapers to our presence, which is not really wise, but we can do it. Before we head for the Citadel, which was our next destination in theory, I was going to take a quick look to see if there's any new Reaper systems for us to explore for treasure. But in fact, that probably isn't going to... Well, the Ninma cluster, but there's something funky going on there. Funky new smell coming to town. Something funky going on there where you can't actually explore it for treasure. But yeah, I don't actually expect anything to change on this score until Krogan DMZ is explored, even though you wouldn't think we could explore it. But that's not actually going to update, I don't think, until after... I don't think... Until after we do our next plot mission. But our next plot mission is the only mission we have available to us now. Unless I did some important dialogue that would have unlocked it. We don't have any side quests to do. Which should mean that we can fairly quickly just find... don't want to do the personal part. I'm looking forward to this. This is the biggest piece of gameplay that'll be brand new to me, is when we do that Citadel DLC. Dr. Bryson's Lab and Doc 42 are both DLCs that I already have experience with. But yeah, we just need to grab our map, find Samara.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I don't really know where to go, honestly.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Because I have to get onto the Citadel before I can check the maps of the Citadel. So I can't really figure out where I need to go to save time. Jacob said he wanted to talk to us, but I think we've already done it. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe we've already got it. This might be just perfect. Hey, Lord Kurtz.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I told you in my letter. Did you not read my letter?
I came to say goodbye.
She thinks she's gonna die.
Valère is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
At least who's a realistic possibility. I don't know why this is Paragon and the other one isn't, but I'll go Paragon.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
Well, I'm not really in charge of the fleet, per se. I didn't mac on you too hard on the last game, but we could still do it if you want. You won't even have time to have an evil Ardot Yakshi baby.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Nothing. Bunch of
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Well, I mean, they're all
Our numbers
dying,
were never
everybody.
great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
That seems bleak, Samara. I'm not used to you being cold and fatalistic.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
No, not
The
at all.
Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion.
Ah,
The role
comedians.
is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
I will never look upon its like again.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Oh, I just did this one. I'm sorry, I
Most
wasn't
have
paying
made it
attention.
home. Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves.
What about your
if
daughter's
that is
not
what's
dead?
required.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it.
If not, my daughter will die alone and afraid while I ignore her.
It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
Yeah, you're a real emotional being. You're just sobbing away there.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention.
Yeah, you would have killed yourself.
Thank you.
I actually, this is weird. I don't remember exactly. Sounds awful, but I don't really remember how it played out. There was a video, and I was looking at it to sync up the sound levels. I'm like, oh, did she kill herself? Oh, yeah, I guess she did. No, I don't even remember, really. But yeah, doesn't she, like, freak out and she's not able to do her duty or what? You guys would know better than me because you've seen it more recently than I did.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
No, that's
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe.
They don't have
The
big
code
scale.
is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Why is she doing that, like, finger gesture? She's doing, like, finger gun pointing. I don't...
Is that how you see it, too?
Not really.
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Thanks for building up my ego.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
It'll teach us to burn. So yeah, depending on how your interactions with her go too, you can get a little, like, make out scene there, I think. There's just a whole bunch of stuff you can look up on other YouTube videos if you'd like. Because I've never gone through and that's the thing about this game. Like, if you really want to see every possibility in this series, I will give them credit for that. You have to replay through, like, the game and the series a lot of times to see all the different ways things can pan out. But if you don't care about stuff like the frickin' romance partners, that's a big part of where the game crams in some replay value for the people who do care. Oh, there's a manual. Oh, that's all it is. I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. Never mind. I have seen that before. Jacob. We had a message from Jacob. He wants to talk to us. Of course, we already talked to him, and he's at the same place he was last time. So I'm fairly certain this isn't going to go... Well, you know what? I might as well check the last two locations as well. Nothing going on here. Miranda's in the apartment. Oh, we have a mission from Miranda, don't we? I guess we should do that before we get going on the... Yeah, I said we might get going on the main plot mission next, but I do like to do the submissions before they come up. And I apologize if we've already seen it, but I think if we talk to Miranda, we can get that mission going instead. I'd like to try to do that. I'd also... wouldn't mind asking Jacob for a little help with Miranda's mission, but he's... All these people are like, no, I have something too important to do to help you, Shepard. Shepard's supposed to be saving the galaxy from the Reapers, but he's the one who's the most willing to run off a little rinky-dink side quests.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Jacob in the house.
Something else?
Yeah.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true.
So
and Shepard,
true.
thanks again for getting my people out.
Take care.
You too, Shepard.
Yeah. Okay, so that was totally. But you know, I guess we got the email from him asking us to visit him. So I thought I would check it out. Presidium Commons, I think, is where Miranda is. And this might be the same deal. I think maybe we already talked to her. Hey, I'm sorry. It's been a while, folks. It's been a while. So, if we talk to her and we weren't supposed to talk to her, it'll just take a minute and we'll get right over to, right back to the Normandy and get on with the quests. Yeah, sorry, I decided instead of doing commentary, I would just do the theme from Cheetah Men for a while. I'm not really sure what that was about. Yeah, we're going into a mission
I
here,
got your
baby.
message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
No, it's not
Shepard, I need
never mind.
access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
Well, you did remove the Cerberus logo from your Cerberus uniform, so... Oh, man. I wanted to say I trust you. It seems like that's the thing to say in this situation. But I have, like, my rules of behavior as far as dialogue trees go.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
So that didn't go anywhere. And the overall conversation would have been nicer had we not had that little aside. But, yeah. I guess we got to see it. And it's not going to change what she says now.
You'll have your access, Miranda. But I don't like the sound of this.
I know. And thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
Yes, Jacob's here. I was hoping you
No.
could introduce us again.
I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
Confess! Confess!
When I headed the Lazarus Project to
Confess!
rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
Oh, you bitch.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it.
I did implant it. That's
The
what
elusive
I'm doing.
man stopped me.
That's why I'm doing what you tell me right now. I want to tell you, I did implant the chip, Shepard, and that's why, when I just told you I needed Alliance resources, you were actually willing to give them to me. So you're basically telling me is that the elusive man is like super nice and you're actually evil bitch? But not really. This is a strange camera angle from Miranda. We can see her face and not her ass. That's not normally the way they frame this character. And it's still like, oh yeah, you're going to put a control chip in me. That's too bad. Anyway, Jacob's here. We should stop by. We should all go out together, you know. I guess he might be a bit of a third wheel, but he could bring along his space girlfriend. We could have a little double date.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
Right. I think you did bring this up before, and it was awkward then. Why are we bringing this back up?
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
An X
I've
factor,
never had
if
to
you
deal
will.
with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Was he X-Pac,
Why
just
bring that up now?
incredible, or
I fought
Albert,
against my father
when he
and
was
his need to
X-Factor?
run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA.
my bloody
After I got out of
DNA,
there,
mate.
I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
I got the
This
power.
is what's been bothering you?
Yes,
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't.
Because someone else prevented you.
I don't know how. But you brought me back.
thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
Well, apparently you didn't start regretting it till later. Now we're back. That's the Miranda I know. The space butt. The sculpted space ass cheeks. This is the way. I mean, I guess things are still a slight improvement because she's not bending forward unnaturally. Ah, good grief. I mean, it bugs me because otherwise, like, okay, I mean, I know in a way, the super smart genius girl who's hot is, I guess, just as much a sexy archetype for guys to drool over as any other sexy archetype. But I mean, Miranda's backstory, her motives, her personality, all that was perfectly well done. But then they just make her a pinup girl. It makes it hard to take her seriously. So she was working up until they decided to go with the okay, now let's show you her space wedgie again.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
Let me do that for you.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're gonna do a mission here.
I
Or...
hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course.
I understand, Shepard,
And
better than
Miranda.
anybody.
This thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
No, there is a mission. I know there's a mission. Why aren't we helping with the mission? Did I do something differently from my last playthrough? Got Paragon points for, you know, not being angry about Blasto 6, Partners in Crime. Okay, so there's a new Blasto movie, and this time the first... oh man, I can never remember the name of the jellyfish guys. Oh, we can actually interact with this. Sweet. But yeah, it's the Jellyfish Spectre, and apparently he's got an Elcor partner now. Hanar, that's what they are.
Damn it, Blasto! I told you to bring in those Forja alive for questioning.
This one didn't have anything to ask them.
You blew up half a level of Zakera Ward.
It was an aesthetically displeasing habitat anyway.
You don't get it, Kaji clan. Ever since they found Izo on the Forja homeworld, the Council's been trying to make nice. Bottom line, you can't touch the Forja. They've got diplomatic immunity.
Then this one will not attempt diplomacy.
You're also getting a new partner.
Are you engaging in reproductive behavior with this one?
You fucking with me. Thought I'd explain that for you in case you didn't get it.
You're working in a joint operation with Boobin from CSEC.
An Elcor? You know this one works alone.
Look, I've had to talk them down from suspending you. I've gotten a pulmonary ulcer from dealing with this mess. I can't even eat solid food.
You would benefit from shedding excess body mass, Chief.
Oh man, I was hoping we'd get to hear the Elcor partner.
Greetings, Boobin.
Ah,
This
good.
one understands that you are the second best law enforcement agent on the Citadel.
Badassfully funny. I heard the same thing about you.
Just avoid interfering with this one's projected maneuvering path.
Badassfully. Hold it, Spectre. We do this by the book.
You may carry the book, while this one opens another excretion vent on the Fortune Ambassador.
Badassfully. Damn it. You big stupid jellyfish. I'm just 3 solar days from retirement.
Obtain a firm grip on your reproductive anatomy. The Fortune Ambassador's vehicle just turned down that skyway.
Badassfully. What the hell are you doing? This is my mate's car. We just paid it off.
Hopefully, you are insured.
I wish this was a little louder.
Greetings, Mortis.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch this whole
Please
thing.
explain the
Fucking
reason
yeah,
for
I
your
am.
haste.
I've never seen this before.
Please exercise caution, criminal scum. Your face may cause damage to my partner's vehicle.
Badassfully. Hey, you're hurting him.
His unique genetic structure will enable him to regenerate, unless this one uses fire.
No talk! No talk!
This one has forgotten whether its pistol is currently equipped with incendiary ammunition. Does the criminal scum consider itself fortunate?
Badassfully. You'd better talk. I can't.
You can't just use badassfully for everything. What kind of an actor is he?
Consort! Guarding boss and consort!
Have a pleasant day.
Badassfully. Damn it. What the hell was that? You're out of control.
You may wish to monitor your stress levels. High blood pressure is unhealthy for a species adapted to a high-gravity environment.
Badassfully. Come on. I know someone at the consort's office.
This one suspected you had deviant mating fetishes.
Badassfully. You're paying for the car.
Co-Kennedy
Kedishley, welcome to the Consort Suites.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Boobin, it's great to see you.
That's a Prothean descended from heaven, because this one would enjoy enkindling that.
Badassfully. Hey, man, that's my sister.
Your progenitor's genetic propensity for attractiveness was passed only to her.
Kedishley, who's that big handsome jellyfish, Boobin?
Blasto. This one is training Boobin in proper legal procedure.
Badassfully. Listen, honey, we need to get inside.
Kedishley, you're a pain, Boobin.
Sorry.
But I can't resist your good-looking partner.
Thank you, Polyp. This one will attempt to determine a way to repay you.
Badassfully. Seriously. Don't be like that with my sister.
Greetings, Vorcha scum. This one mistook you for chromignification. You don't talk. Me get your badge.
Badassfully. That badge is the only thing keeping him from killing you right now.
You'll be sorry. This one is already sorry. It will take hours to remove your olfactory residue from my oxygen diffusion membrane. Let us depart, Boobin.
Badassfully. What the hell did that accomplish?
Two things. First, the Vorcha knows we are following it.
Badassfully. And second,
You have demonstrated that you still possess a supportive endoskeleton.
Kedishley, that's right, baby. Tell me your soul name.
It is whatever you wish it to be, Polyp.
Badassfully. What the hell is going on here? Are you sleeping with my sister?
Slumber would be difficult due to the energetic nature of our population.
Badassfully. Damn it. Blasto. That's it. You and me. Outside. Right now.
Kedishley, please don't hurt him.
This one promises not to harm your brother.
Badassfully. I didn't ask to be partnered with you. Blasto.
No solid waste excrement. You dislike the manner in which this specter operates.
Badassfully. No. You're one of the best damn
Oh, they're
cops
bonding. I love it.
I've worked with.
Then what is the difficulty, aside from your sister?
Badassfully. The problem is that I can't work with a partner who doesn't respect me.
This one greatly respects you, but you care more about protocol than stopping the Vorcha.
Badassfully. Doing it by the book is what separates us from them.
Kill you now! Spawn of questionable parentage. The Vorcha. Get to cover.
I don't think we're getting to a mission, folks. I think we have to finish watching this.
Badassfully. Damn it. Blasto. They got me bad.
No, Boobin. You are too aesthetically displeasing to die.
Badassfully. Promise me you'll get the Vorcha.
They have already perished, though they are currently unaware of it.
Badassfully. No. By the book. Promise me you'll do it. By the book.
See, there's some acting there. He slowed it down.
Request.
Badassfully. Promise me. Damn it. Promise. Translator error. Obstruction in airway.
Now you guys realize this is going to be a real pain. I don't know why the game audio is so soft for this. This is going to be a real pain in the ass for me to set my commentary levels and the video levels, audio levels, so that you can hear this without me occasionally going ha ha ha, blasting your eardrums. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it, but oh man, I'm loving this Blasto movie.
Kedishley, you didn't say anything about attacking my brother.
Me no pay you. My men kill you instead. Apologies, but your men had to catch a sky car. Blasto! How you find me? By following Boobin's sister. It was to enkindle this.
Coquettishly, what are you going to do with me?
Nothing. The Vorcha kidnapped you to lure me in. That is all this one saw.
Coquettishly, you don't have to protect me.
No. But your brother needs blood from a family member to survive, and indicted criminals cannot make tissue donations.
Coquettishly, what? Boobin's alive?
Barely, and not for long. So cease talking and get to the hospital.
Coquettishly, thank you, Blasto. Thank you for breaking the rules for me.
Polyp, when has this one ever been concerned with the rules? You do not retire for another 2 solar days, Boobin. Please refrain from sleeping on the job.
Badassfully. What happened?
We got to the Vorcha by the book.
Blasto! The entire Vorcha embassy burned down. Do you see how my suit is bulging? It's because the Turian counselor is in here with me. Up my cloaca.
There you go, kill it. Cloaca joke. Cloaca.
Nobody would be happy lodged in your cloaca, Chief.
You're lucky Boobin's sister can testify that you killed him in self-defense. Do you know how much paperwork you're going to have?
My partner can take care of it. He is still restricted to desk duty for health reasons.
Badassfully. Blasto. You son of a...
Roll credits.
Damn it, Blasto! I told you to bring in those Vorcha alive for questioning.
This one didn't have anything to
Okay, so it's starting over. But man, that was awesome. Oh, I loved that. I enjoyed that a lot. So, the best laid plans of Vorcha and Elcor off gang a glee. And in fact, my hope that we would get a mission rolling at this video didn't come to pass. But the reason why we didn't get to do it is because I fucking had to watch that Blasto movie, or rather listen to the synopsis of the Blasto movie, I suppose. Now, let's do a quick check and see if Miranda popped up somewhere else on the Citadel, and she did not. Zaid, yeah, it's all the same stuff from the last time we were here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Normandy, and we are going to head for, unless something happens, we're going to head directly at the beginning of the next video to the next plot mission. So I think what I'll do is I'll just head for the Normandy and take care of that. And the next time you guys see me, but the next time you guys see me, we are going to be getting ready to start the next mission. And I guess if Miranda suddenly pops up for plot dialogue unexpectedly, like, you know, we came through this airlock before and Ashley ambushed us. So if something like that happens, I will just have to start recording again unexpectedly. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time when we are going to go visit the Quarian fleet. And I can't think of what Quarian characters we might be running into. But, let's just say that Shepard better hope he used a condom. I'm Mysterious AG. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.